Hi and welcome to Wednesday with Wilna. I'm back, yay! And this month and the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be working with these products that I created that I am so in love with. I was camping with my girls and I was sitting next to the fire one day, the whole day, and I was painting leaves. And then on Labor Day, Monday, I just sat down and I created these products that you can find on iHeartStudio. There's a whole bundle of them, and every single thing that I'm doing today is available in the product bundle. Plus, if you buy the bundle, you will get access to 2 exclusive videos that I made using these products, and it's really beautiful layouts that I created, and I can't wait to show you how wonderful these products can make a page look. And they're fun and easy, and all you need is a printer. So just go and have a look at it. So for today's layout, I'm going to be using the script paper that you can see on the side, which I printed out on a letter size, and this is also available in the bundle, the script paper. There's actually multiple sizes available. I'm just going to cut a butterfly from the script paper, but I'll show you that a little later. So first of all, what I did was I primed a background paper with some gesso using a credit card or an old gift card. And now I'm just going to be painting on it with watercolors. So clean water is important. And then I'm going to use oranges, reds, and greens, and just all full colors that basically complements the products that I created. And you can see I'm using a big round brush. I think it's the Royal & Langnickel size 8 brush that I bought at Michael's. This is also the brush that I usually use when I want to make big paint splatters. And okay, so the thing is, don't overthink this. It doesn't have to be perfect. The only thing that I personally like a lot is to keep my colors clean, and that's why I wash my brush so much. Between every color, I just wash my brush quickly, and then I'm just going to add a tiny bit of paint to make it flow. So it's really, really very simple painting the background. This is the second one that I did, because the first one I was working and then I realized I never videotaped it. So I'm a background painter with experience now, because this is the second time that I did it. Okay, so just at this stage, just let it dry. You can see where the colors flow. It's really starting to look beautiful. For some reason, I don't know, I'll see how it looks on the video while I'm editing this video, but on the screen while I was videotaping it, you didn't really get exactly how pretty this watercolors looked. But I do a close-up later on, so hopefully we'll see. So when that is dry, we're going to be adding a little bit of paint splatters. Now I'm doing like a dark green, and you can see I'm adding paint to my brush and then just tapping it over my finger, and that way you get these beautiful little paint splatters. And actually it's a very good idea just to put some newsprint underneath your paper, because I don't know if you'll probably see it, but I make quite a mess on my white surface there, and I've learned that you have to clean it up right away, otherwise it's harder to clean it up. So I'm layering these paint splatters on the background, and basically what I'm going to do is, once it's dry, we're going to stencil over it with molding paste. So don't sweat the background. It's really just going to be a background. even though once it's dry, it's really pretty. And I was a little sad that I was going to cover it up, but in the end, it wasn't that covered up. It was just perfect. Okay, so now I'm doing just some darker paint splatters, brown here and there. And I think the trick, as always, and I probably will say this a lot, and I have said it a lot, and I probably will say it a lot in future, is for me personally, it's always a big thing when to stop. When is it enough, you know? So just let it dry. Use your embossing tool. What a great tool to dry stuff, and especially watercolors, because when the drops dry, it's so pretty. And that's the loveliness of watercolors, is the way that it dries. That distinguishes it from any other paint. There's the cut file, and you can find a cut file also in the product bundle, in the leaves cut file. And I just cut it out with a plain paper, background paper. And now I quickly gave it a spray very lightly with adhesive, and I'm laying it over my painted background. And now we're going to use some light molding paste, and we're just going to spread it over. Actually, what I love about the light molding paste is you can see, and I'm just looking at the actual page right now. I'm just finding it here on my desk. You can actually see it's semi-transparent, so it's opaque, but a little bit transparent. So there's parts of the leaves where you can actually see through the leaves, and I just absolutely loved how this turned out. You can see I'm spreading it rather thick, but not too thick. It's like a Goldilocks molding paste exercise. And this is also a good reason why you should have your newsprint underneath this right away, because it's easier to clean your stencil, and then you can use it again. And look at that, look how pretty that looks. And this is just the background that we're making, and it's easy to clean your stencil, and you can really use it again for some reason. Just take a piece of paper, cardstock, cardboard, and scrape it down, and then just put the excess back into your little jar, and that way you can use a lot of this stuff again. There you go. Right, so once your light molding paste is dry, then we're going to be finishing our layout. And here you can see a little bit of the detail of it. I really advise you just to leave it, to let it dry. There you can see how pretty it looks. I just love those little paint splatters. It reminds me on the details on the leaves, you know, when they turn to yellow and brown. So, right, so there's all the leaves. That was part of the cut file, and I'm saving them for later. I really have a great idea to use them in a future video. So I haven't had a chance to take some full photographs of my girls, and I hope to do it soon. So these are still from last year. Luckily, I have a whole pack of photographs that I can use, and like I've said before, I never begrudge scrapping a photograph again. I just don't. So I'm thinking of doing it in the middle of the layout, but then I decided no, I really don't want to do it that way. And I didn't wait until my molding paste was completely dry, just because of the nature of sometimes videoing. So just wait until it's dry. It's absolutely worth waiting, you know. So I smudged a couple of leaves there. I decided to put it on the edge of the layout. So like that, yeah. And now for my absolute favorite part when I make a video or a layout is to get to the embellishing part. So I'm using the ephemera pack by Crate Paper called Wonder. And there's some beautiful, beautiful little ephemera pieces in there. A red felt heart, which I love. I love the fox. And then there's some words that you can use. And I was looking for the deer. I saw it. And the flower. But I didn't use the flower. I think. No. There's the deer. I think this is my favorite part because when I create products for iHeartStudio, I never ever think of using them alone, and I'm always surprised and happy when they work together well with other products. So this is just one of those cases. You can see here I did a print and cut with my silhouette with this these flourishes or full leaves, and then in the end the offset or the white part was too big, so I decided to cut them smaller. So if you love these products, you can buy them, and there's a PDF that you can print, and it has a little very faint black line around it, so you can cut it out with your hand, and you can see the shape is very easy to follow. It's not a hard or a difficult shape to cut out. None of them are. So if you don't have a silhouette, these products are also for you. And I also included some products that's not super girly, like this one I'm using here, which is a pine cone, and then there's one with an acorn, and two with flowers, and then all the words are, I think, applicable because for guys or boys, because it's not really flowery, so yeah. There's the butterfly, and I just used this die by Tim Holtz and this paper or the script that I printed out. It's the 6x6 JPEG in the bundle that you can get on iHeartStudio. I just printed it out on letter paper. It's actually a little bit of a cardstock, and I'm just using this die by Tim Holtz, beautiful, absolutely beautiful butterfly, and I'm just going to cut it out really quick. This is from one of the exclusive videos that I made for iHeartStudio. When you buy the bundle, you get access to them, and I actually said here that I'm probably the world's worst die cut person. I have absolutely no experience. I basically don't know what I'm doing. So if you're an expert in this, you're probably laughing or screaming at the video right now. I don't know. I'm sorry. Just ignore it. Just forward past this bit. But anyway, so there you can see how easy it is to cut out a butterfly. You can also use the paper, just print it out on normal paper and put it through your silhouette, however you want to. But I absolutely just love this shape and size of this butterfly. So now I'm deciding where should I place it, and in the end I just put it there. A little bit of hot glue is always a good idea. And now I'm going to the title is by Dear Lizzie, and you can find the link in the related products on my blog. All the products are affiliated links, so just so you know, it's beautiful. I love the white. I think it blends in with the white leaves, and then this beautiful pack of chipboard is by My Mind's Eye. It's called My Story, and it's absolutely beautiful. I think it blends in so lovely with the products that I made. And now it's a big process for me just to pick a background paper. And I've come to the conclusion, people of the internet, that I'm a black and white background paper person for this season of my life. And I don't know how long it will continue, probably for long. But just this morning I went on scrapbook.com and I bought probably 50 papers just for backgrounds. And it's basically black and white stripes, black and white polka dots, black and white chevron, and black and white script like this one almost. But this one, I don't know, it didn't work as a background. Number one, I didn't want to cover it because it's such a beautiful paper. Plus, the B side of this paper, it's by my mind's eye, my story, is the beautiful butterflies. So it just felt wrong. It felt like I have to frame that paper all by itself. I cannot use it. This one was too gray. And then in the end, I just stopped the video because I knew the search for the perfect background paper was going to take me probably 5 to 10 minutes, which it did. And sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. But I think the reason why it took me so long was because I felt I had to use something different and not the same old. Dear Lizzie Blast paper with the black and white stripes. However, in the end, this might come as a shock to you, but that's what I used. I went on scrapbook.com hoping to find more of this, but they sold out, so I just asked them to notify me. And when it's back in stock, I'll probably buy 50 of them. I don't know. I think because you have to make so many decisions when you scrapbook, especially when you do it like me, when you do it so much, you get this decision fatigue, and I just want to eliminate my decision fatigue when it comes to background papers. So right here you can see the final page. I could not be more happy with it. I love it. I love every part of it. And I really hope you enjoyed this video with me. I'll see you next Wednesday with a new Wednesday with Wilna video. And I just want to say something that if you are not subscribed to my newsletter, it will be a good idea if you want to know what's happening to subscribe on my blog, on the front page of my blog. And I also have a brand new workshop that just opened called Art to Heart, which is a year-long workshop, scrapbooking workshop, where we're going to explore ways to obtain more joy and peace and inner beauty. And I think I'm very excited about that, and I hope that you check it out. The link will be on my blog. Until next week, bye-bye.